Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Most of you are probably new here because this is my second video. But last one I did a makeup routine, and for this video I thought that I would kind of talk about like different misconceptions and like just wrong facts really about like the fitness industry. And I made a list of a few things I wanted to talk about, and then if you guys had other questions, put them in the comments. You can also go to my Instagram, which I will link at the end. But I wanted to make a list because otherwise I'm just gonna ramble on forever and tell you like 10 different stories that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. So hopefully I will stay more on track. But like I said, these are just a few things that came to my mind that I used to think about. So if you guys have any other questions, put them in the comments, DM me, whatever. All right, so the first thing, when I went through my like weight loss fitness journey, I got so many questions about people asking like, oh, what did you do? Did you just do a lot of cardio and stop eating? No, I ate so much food, and guess how much cardio I did? I hate cardio. The only cardio I will do is a stair stepper or walking on incline. That's it. Like, I don't like cardio. So I don't do it. Freshman year of college, I was eating a lot of bad foods because I didn't have a kitchen. So if I was hungry, it was like Easy Mac, ramen, whatever the cafeteria was selling. And then I didn't know, I was like, I'm not gonna lift weights, like men lift weights, like I'll just go run. So I'll run like 3 miles a day. And I was getting like skinny fat, and then I was drinking a lot too, so then I was just getting chubby. When I realized, I was like, okay, I need to do something about this. I was like, either you can stop eating as much as you are, or you can eat even more than you are and just work out and lift weights. And I love food, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that one. And I met my boyfriend around that time too, and so he was the one that got me super into fitness. He was telling me like, I need to lift weights, I need to eat carbs. I know, carbs. And I was like, no dude, like I don't wanna look like a man. And he was like, you're not, like I promise you, you're not gonna, that's not how this works. So I started eating a ton of food, and I still, like I eat all day long and I still cannot get all of my calories in, like all of my macros. But eating a lot of food, if you are using that energy, is good and will benefit you. Obviously, if you're not really using your energy, you don't need to eat as much. But someone like me, like I waitress, so I'm on my feet 24/7. I'm at the gym 5-6 days a week. Like I'm using my energy a lot, so I need to eat a lot. Like I try to get like at least 2,000 calories. I try to get like more like 2,500 to 3,000. But like I said, it's a lot of food, and it's a little struggle for me. Carbs and fats are not bad for you. Simple carbs and saturated fats and bad fats are bad for you. But like oatmeal, even bread, I eat bread every day, but it's not white bread. I get like a oat nut or a 12 grain or something like that. Fats are not bad for you. Fats are good for you, and they can help your system like run better. Avocados, fish, like salmon, I love salmon. Cottage cheese, you can still get like low fat stuff, but good fats are good for you. All right, that's my rant on number one. Number two, I kind of touched base about this, but lifting weights do not make you bulky. Like I lift heavy for a female, but we have different anatomy. Men have a lot of testosterone, and so lifting weights for them, they are able to get bulky. Women, we can't, like we physically, unless we're taking like certain supplements and training specifically to get bulky, you're not gonna get bulky. I lift weights 6 days a week. I'm not bulky. Like I'll stand up and show you. Like, do I look bulky? I don't think I look bulky. And that's another thing that my boyfriend taught me was, I was super scared. I was like, I'm not gonna squat. Like I don't want my thighs to blow up. My thighs actually like got skinnier. They're just more muscular. So lifting weights is absolutely, if you want to lose weight and put shape on, like I didn't have shape before, but now like my legs go out a little bit by my hips, and I'm not born, like my DNA didn't give me hips. Thanks, Mom. Lifting weights kind of helps like do that for me. With my arms, like I train my biceps and my triceps during my, like I literally trained everything, and I was so afraid. I'm like, I used to be so insecure about my arms. Like if I took a picture, I would try to hide them because they were just kind of like they had no shape. They were a little jiggly. And I was like, I don't want to make them even bigger. And now I'm always like, give me that angle. Like, it's so much better. Going back towards the food topic, people are like, oh, you eat healthy. Like, that's so boring. You can't have cheat meals. First of all, it's not boring. I eat fajitas like at least once a week. And they're so, like, it's so good. You just cook up chicken, peppers, cheese, sour cream, like tortillas. It's a perfect, good, healthy, fun meal. Cheat meals. What they say is the 80-20. Keep it 80% good diet and 20% a little, more lenient. And you can have cheat meals, but like on the healthier side, like if you want ice cream, try Halo Top. It's 63% less calories than normal ice cream. It's a good source of protein. It's all like, I'm literally reading, like this says it all on the container, but it's so good. It tastes like ice cream. There's just a lot of different ways to make like cheat meals healthier, and like you feel less guilty about them. You can indulge in them more if you kind of like make them healthier. But no, especially if you're trying to eat a lot, like if you need to get all your macros in and stuff, that also gives you more leniency. And I'm not saying to like binge out on 12 Big Macs and fries and I'm getting my macros in and carbing up, whatever, but like you have a little bit more room for foods like that. Like I said before, if you're putting it to good use and using that energy and using those calories and burning that. This is another thing that really bothers me about today. Everybody's like, oh my God, try this diet. Oh, look at this magic pill. Like, no. I started working out, like lifting weights, working out in February of 2018. It's almost February of 2017. We went back here, of 2019. And I'm still not where I want to be. Like, I'm still going through this journey. There's no quick tricks. If you're like, oh, spring break is coming up in 3 weeks, I gotta lose a ton of weight, so you stop eating, whatever. Great, you might look like a little skinnier or whatever for spring break, but right when you start eating again, guess what? Your body was in starvation mode, so now it's gonna save all of that and you're gonna put on even more fat. You're doing yourself no good, you're actually putting yourself back for the future. There's nothing quick about this. It takes hard work and it takes time. But if you really want to like change your lifestyle around, it's 100% worth it. Cardio. So this is kind of going back to when people are like, oh my God, did you just do so much cardio? No, I don't like cardio. I don't like feeling super out of breath. I don't like just like standing there and staring at a wall for half an hour. So a couple times a week, I'll like walk on a treadmill or do the stair stepper for 10-15 minutes tops. Like that's it. Cardio, actually, if you do too much of it and that's all you're doing, you will lose muscle mass. You won't gain muscle mass, and that's when you just get that skinny look, which if that's what you're going for, go for it. Like that's totally fine, but that's not what I was going for. So I didn't want to do a ton of cardio, and I was like, win-win, because I fucking hate it anyway. Okay, and this one's actually one of the biggest ones. Like, this isn't a tip or trick. This is just my knowledge from what I've learned through this whole journey. People are like, especially my mom, whenever I go home to my mom's house to visit her and like friends from high school, whatever, they're like, oh my gosh, you look so good. Like, look at you, blah, blah. And to me, I'm like, yes, I am definitely happier with myself than where I was at. But when you start going and seeing changes, all you want to do is keep seeing changes. So now I'm like, okay, great, I got my waist down, but now I want to get like my hips bigger, my this. You're constantly chasing something. So don't think that if you go into this, you're going to be just completely happy with yourself, and you will be happier for sure, and with all those endorphins and stuff. But I just want you guys to know that even now I look in the mirror and I just see so many things that I want to change and that I'm not happy with. When someone else might look at me and be like, oh my God, like she looks so good, what did she do, But I look at myself and I'm like, wow, I still have so much work to do. So that was just kind of like my big thing, is that you're constantly going to be unhappy with something. So just try to like see how far you've come from where you were at, be proud and happy, and try to love yourself as much as you can, but just know that you still are gonna struggle with confidence and insecurities and how you see yourself in the mirror. Like, that's not gonna change. It's more about changing this than changing this, you know? So that's pretty much like, those were the, how many? 1, 2, 3, I think 6. I might have talked a little bit more, I don't know, but those were pretty much like the 6 big things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because that was my mindset going into it. You know, no carbs, no this, gotta eat less. Like, I remember on me and my boyfriend's first date, we both were like, he was really into fitness then, and I was just getting into fitness. And I remember we went to like a bar and grill, and I got a chicken sandwich, and I was trying to be like, oh my God, like, I don't eat carbs. So like, I took the bun off and I was just eating the chicken, and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, those are carbs, like, that's bad for you. And he told me right away, he was like, you have it all wrong. He's like, you need carbs, especially if you're working out. And then guess what? I started eating hella carbs, and I started noticing differences. So like I said, it's just all about how you use your energy and how you use those calories and like what you put them towards. But if you guys want to know more, or have any questions, just put them in the comments, and then I can make a longer video about like different misconceptions and all this kind of stuff. I just wanted to touch base on those because I've been getting so many DMs lately, like talking about that kind of stuff, and I just figured I would make a video about it because I just want to educate people. Like, I wish that I was educated earlier, and so hopefully this helps some of you guys. But like the video, subscribe to my channel, because there will be more of makeup routines, beauty tricks or hacks, whatever you want to call it, fitness videos like this, and then possibly some music videos. Not like a music video, but music videos. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.